talked to a lot of Democrats. Interestingly, almost without exception, they wanted to go up against a more conventional candidate. They fear Trump.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that?
Maybe. You know, there is a part of it. He's a wild card and a wild man. You know, you don't know what's going to come out of his mouth or what will be the reaction.
Kind of like Obama, the Alinskyite, right? You never know what's going to come, what socialist comments will come flying out.
Obama. I think we can both agree that Donald Trump is the anti-Obama. I think both sides would agree to that. And
thank God, yeah.
Yeah,
somebody's got to undo the damage.
I say thank God.
Somebody's got to undo the damage this guy is. Listen, this is what I don't understand.
Look,
You're a smart. You are a smart man.
I mean,
how can you not?
Like,
go ahead.
I stubbed my toe, but instead of to take the focus off my stubbed toe, I'm going to shoot myself 5 times. I mean, to replace the president.
All I know
Trump
is
bad news.
Numbers speak for themselves. 8 years, he's taken on more debt than every president before him combined. Millions. So let me finish. Millions more in poverty, on food stamps, and the lowest labor participation rate. And 1 in 4 families don't have a single family member working. Thank you, President Obama. Really great job.
Like last 6 years, it's gotten a lot better. First year and a half, it got a lot worse.
Okay, what was the growth in the last quarter? 0.5%. The first president in history who's never reached 3% GDP. Great job.
Well, I mean, inflation has been extraordinarily low, and we've had a horrible recession.
A horrible recession and
a
horrible recovery, which isn't a recovery.
It's a recovery. Look, it should be higher. I'm not disputing that. I'm not trying to make it out that everything is perfect. What I'm saying is, if Donald Trump is the nominee, look, if Trump were elected president and he sent us into a massive recession by declaring a trade war on China, Japan, Mexico,
I'll just do what you do.
I'll just at the same time.
If a Republican doesn't do well in the next 8 years, we'll just blame Obama. That's what you've been doing the last 8 years, blaming Bush.
Well, you're going to blame him for the wall? We're going to build a wall?
No, we need the wall. I want the wall. The wall is one of the reasons he won this whole nomination. That had a big impact on voters.
I think you're right. I think you're right, but I'm telling you, this is the Thelma and Louise moment for the Republican Party. Do they realize the highways? That's air underneath you. That's not highway. You know, like this thing is going down.
You know, those 11 million people, they actually compete for jobs that Americans want, and in the process, they drive down wages. And the other part that scares me is ISIS can infiltrate and get into America, crossing that same border because it's not secure.
You told me that this guy dressed up like Osama bin Laden and walked across the thing in Mexico. Look, I'm telling you.
By the way, whatever happens, it's
discussion of immigration, and you and I have had it. But the kind of facile approach that Donald Trump has taken, I just don't think it's going to work.
You're right.
I think when we actually start looking at the content, he's going to fall apart.
I think you're dreaming. We'll see. I hope you're wrong, because the country can't tolerate 4 more years of these crappy policies that you've endorsed the last 8. But I got to roll on. Thank you.
Okay, but we're betting on this one.
Oh, yeah, we're betting big time. I'm in. All right.